I now call to order the Board Commission, Economic Development Commission meeting of October 29th, 9 a.m. Let's please rise to the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome. First item of business up today is the approval of the minutes from our October 15th meeting. Any discussion on the minutes?
I make the motion to move.
I second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. First item of business up today is the Hyde Park development. I hear we have our presenter.
Yep, so earlier this year, this body approved two resolutions for Hyde Park. That was the J.C. Hart project and Edward Rose. At that time, we did provide a status update, and we thought there's a lot going on out there, so it might be nice to give you an update as to what kind of progress they've made. So Steve Ball and Adam Ball with MAB Capital are here today to kind of give you an update, and then we'll go through the bonds.
Good morning.
Good morning.
As Amy said, my name is Steve Ball with MAB Capital Investments and Bedrock Builders, offices here 15240 in the great city of Noblesville. We've been busy at Hyde Park this year. As Amy said, we were in front of you earlier this year. Some of the infrastructure improvements to date. See them all there. Our agreement with the city included a handful of infrastructure projects that we were responsible for, and we started that a few years ago. A lot of these are now complete. We did a cut and fill, basically trying to convert flood ground to developable acreage. That is 100% complete. Probably the largest item we still have left to do out there is the bridge over Sand Creek. We are in the permitting process with that. We have a commitment to the city to complete that by the end of 2027, and permit willing, that should be fine. Bridges are good winter work, so we have that set for basically a year from now to start, and that's probably a 6-month project. So we've got some permits from the federal level that we still need to obtain, and so those are submitted. We're just waiting for those. Sometimes those can be upwards of 12 to 18 months, and so we're in the middle of that process. That will be our last large item out at Hyde Park. Park improvements, 77% complete. We have some trail work remaining there, and we hope to have that complete yet this year. The asphalt plants typically close sometime between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and so there's kind of a large flux of projects trying to get pavement down this time of year, so we're trying to get ourselves in line to get that knocked out this year as well. Regional detention, 100% complete, earthwork 100%, water lines, sanitary sewer regional lift station, those are 94% complete. We just have some lingering landscaping, fence, and a little drive, but the facility itself is up and running and online. And then lastly, legal drain reconstruction, 100%, and some sanitary sewer line extensions, 96. Those kind of go with the regional lift station. So all of that should be done here probably within the next 30 days. As far as the projects go, starting here on this project here, that was the J.C. Hart project, 358 units under construction. The first residents should start moving in there this fall. That was one of the projects that we were here to discuss earlier this year. Across the street is the Edward Rose and Sons company. They are under construction. If you drive by this area, it doesn't quite look like they're under construction because they're still finishing underground infrastructure, parking, curbs, things of that nature. But we should start to see some vertical construction by the end of the year. Jumping across the street, on both sides of the pond, we have Trinitas Development. They are actually set to start as early as this week. We finished things with them last week, and they have had their pre-con with the city and are eager to get a start to try to take advantage of the great weather that we've had thus far. So they are actually out there in the last day or so doing some staking, and they'll start rolling equipment in here shortly. We have some commercial areas here in front of Edward Rose. We are working with some local brokers, but typically the businesses that will go in there like to see the rooftops, and so we're letting some of these larger projects kind of catch up, and then we can start working on some of that retail. So that's probably still another year or two off. Down here on the corner of 136 and Brook School, again, 2 commercial outlots. The one on the hard corner, same situation as the ones I just described, but this north parcel here is a local dentist here in Noblesville. He has an office currently at Hamilton Town Center, and he's relocating to Hyde Park. That project is under construction, and he hopes to move into there probably February, March of 2026. Over off of Maryland Road, we have Empire Development. That's one of the projects that we're here to talk about today as well. They are finalizing their project. They've been through the approval process with the city. We are ready to have the pre-con with the city probably in November, and hope to start construction on that in early December. That will also be a bedrock job. We'll be constructing that ourselves for them, and so it's nice to keep business here in Noblesville. Oasis here is Fisher Homes. Those are for sale townhomes. Again, if you've been by this area, you can see the activity that they've started on earthwork. They are moving right along. Again, the weather's been great, so they're hoping to, I don't know if they're going to pave this year or not, probably not, but they should be set to pave early spring and start sales out there in the summer of 2026. The last project is kind of our shiny penny, if you will. It's the Berkla project on the southwest and hopefully northwest corner of Bowdoin and Campus Parkway. That project is ongoing behind the scenes. We got caught up in a little bit of, as I described earlier, we've had probably over 200 permits issued for the work that I just described, and some of that did come from the FEMA level. And so there was a situation where we had to obtain a permit that we didn't think we were going to have to, and so that kind of set that back a little bit. But I'm happy to report that we received that approval after probably 15 months. We received that on September 22nd of this year. And so we're trying to get that picked back up off the shelf and get that started. It has been submitted to the city for the detailed development plans, but it's been a while, so my guess is that we probably need to resubmit that. But that should hopefully be going here shortly. So probably view that as a 2026 start, hopefully in the spring. Start on the southwest corner and then seamlessly roll to the northwest corner is the current plan. So with that, that's kind of an update. Certainly happy to answer any questions you have.
Wasn't there a supermarket that was looking at being in the area someplace?
So
Hy-Vee, was it?
So I think Hy-Vee is across in Fishers, and there have been quite a few supermarkets looking to, Andrew can probably speak more to this than I can, but along the corridor of Campus Parkway, there's a new Kroger that has just started and is under construction, but I know that there are some others that are looking to be in this area.
If you come on 141st Street from Maryland towards the project, right there where it dead ends going north, it looks like they've cut a road in there. Is there a road going from 141st Street up to the complex right there?
Yeah, so interestingly enough, when we acquired this particular property, one of the challenges was access. And ideally, We and the end developer would have loved to have accessed it from Campus Parkway. Hamilton County protects those curb cuts quite a bit and really didn't want to see additional traffic or cuts along there. And so we got creative with the city. This parcel actually had a larger parcel up top and then a skinny parcel down here in the middle. And so we coordinated with the city to provide access from 141st Street. The only other option that we looked at was access to this parcel through the existing neighborhood, and nobody really liked that too much. And so, again, we worked with the city on pulling an access road. So yes, so when you drive by on Campus Parkway, you can see the development, but it will be accessed from 141st. They've actually cut this in and are working on it. It's actually going to be a really lovely entrance. There's trees kind of down both sides, and it's kind of set back, so it's shaping up nicely.
Yeah, it looks great. I assume there's walkways all along 141st Street.
Correct, yeah, so there's walkways along 141st existing, as well as we've done some improvements to 141st. We needed to do extensions on both sides of the creek to provide secondary entrances for the J.C. Hart project and the Empire project. So those two extensions have been complete and are now operational, and then that last extension will be across the bridge. All of that along 141st Street has paths, and then they will provide connectivity to the paths that we've installed here within Hyde Park. Most of these are already installed. We've got a little leg here that we're trying to get in yet this year, and then a stretch of path from 141st Street using Old Brook School Road, connecting with Campus Parkway. When we build the bridge, we worked with engineering and Allie and her team that these paths will actually go underneath the bridge so that you don't have to come up and then cross 141st Street. So the bridge has been designed to accommodate the trails going underneath that.
Wow.
And then they will come up as well so that you can have access. So.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, so that's going to be a public park with
It is.
Interconnectivity.
Yep.
With the trails and improvements.
The city of Noblesville already owns this parcel in the middle, and then part of our project, this will be approximately 90 acres here that we will be contributing to the city, as well as the trail system, and so then ultimately this will become a new park for the city of Noblesville.
I don't know if that constitutes opening this to public discussion or not, but we will. Okay.
Any other questions? All right, thank you for your time.
So there are three resolutions and related project reports today. We will, and then each will require a public hearing that have been properly advertised. And so we'll just talk about each of them separately and have the public hearing and then vote and then talk about the next one, so.
Okay.
So the first resolution, 2025-04, it amends and restates the previously approved resolution 2025-02 for the Edward Rose project, which is called the Link at Hyde Park. The original resolution contemplated financing for only the first of two phases. However, this financing approval, this resolution, will cover the entire project. This is a developer purchase bond for an amount not to exceed $7.5 million with an interest rate not to exceed 8% for a term of no longer than 25 years. TIF revenues will be pledged to cover debt service payments, and the total estimated cost of this project is a little over $34 million. I'm happy to answer any question. Dennis Otten with Lowe's, McKinney & Evans is also here as bond counsel, and he can help answer questions as well.
Okay, no further questions. I make the motion to move to close.
Yes, now we just need to open the public hearing.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I confused you on that. We now open the meeting to public hearing
And then
for
just-
amendment to reinstate the 2025-04 and amended reinstated project report.
And then seeing no one come forward, you can close the public hearing.
No one coming forward?
Make the motion to close.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And now you can vote on the resolution.
Yep. So make a motion to move, to approve the amended and restate resolution.
2025-04 and amended reinstated project. Second?
Aye.
Aye. All in favor? I guess.
Yes, aye.
Okay.
Moving
All
on.
right. So now we're on to discussion of resolution 2025-05 and project report.
Yes, so this resolution is regarding the approval of financing for the Avanza Hyde Park project by Trinitas, which Steve mentioned. This project is a residential development consisting of approximately 237 units, which is made up of 70 duplexes and 167 townhomes with resort-style amenities, and including all public infrastructure. This financing is also a developer purchase bond in an amount not to exceed $7 million, with an interest rate not to exceed 8% for also a term of no longer than 25 years. A separate allocation area will be created for this project, and TIF revenues will also be pledged for debt service payments. This project has an estimated cost of $70 million. And again, happy to answer any questions you might have.
Okay, we now open the hearing. We now open this portion of the meeting to public hearing of resolution 2025-05 and project report. No one coming forward?
Okay, make the motion to close for public hearing.
Second?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, then move to approve resolution 2025, project report. Second vote.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Next, we have the discussion of resolution 2025-06, project report.
Yep, so this final resolution is regarding the financing of the Village at Hyde Park by the Empire Group. This project consists of 256 unit community composed of detached single-family style homes with shared amenities and all necessary public infrastructure. This financing is also developer purchase bond and for an amount not to exceed $7.5 million, also with an interest rate not to exceed 8% for a term of no longer than 25 years. And this will also have a separate allocation created with TIF revenues pledged to debt service payments. The total estimated cost of this project will be at least $50 million, and happy to answer any questions.
Are all the permits and the plans for this pretty much on track? I mean, we don't see anything being an issue out there. Okay. All right, well, I open it to public hearing of resolution 2025-06 on the project report. No one coming forward?
Okay, make the motion to close public hearing.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, make the motion to approve the resolution 2025-06 and project report.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right.
Thank you so
Looks
much.
like it's all approved.
Yes, thank you.
Next up, we have additional business before the commission. And one item that's been added is we need to make a motion to authorize the president to approve the minutes from today's meeting. So,
Make the motion to open for public hearing.
anyone? No?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, make the motion to close.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Now we need the motion to,
Close, I can make the motion to close the business hearing.
okay, but we need a motion to authorize the president to approve the minutes for today.
Okay,
It's not on there.
Yes, I see that.
And
Okay.
It's
ju-
not on
just-
his copy, so.
Just to give a little context to that, because we're gonna be moving to bond closing, we just need to have the minutes. And so, we'll have, Evelyn will put them together and the president can sign without us having another meeting, is the purpose for that.
Okay. So make the motion to authorize the president to approve the minutes for public hearing.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right. All right, with nothing else then, we will declare this meeting adjourned.